bit of yellow right there. But honestly, I think that's what that guy needs. Been trying to figure out what to do with this doll. That seems to work well.
Are you live yet?
Yeah, I am live. Hi, Lisa. Hey, Sam.
Samantha.
We're a little earlier than normal. I saw my chiropractor at 9 o'clock this morning, so my alignment is starting to kick my butt and make me tired. So I figured I would go live, and I'll probably end up going to bed earlier tonight. Hey, Noah's Ark Nursery. Got Karina in here. We got Crystal. It's nice to see you guys. I'm sure Karina heard the message where Jackie screamed. I was sending Karina, Noah's Ark Nursery, a voice message, and Jackie screamed over a freaking stink bug. Oh my gosh. Sam's also tired as well. Hey, Gail. Well, then it's a good thing we went live
Gail's
already.
in here?
Yeah.
I was about to send her the link. Yay! Okay, cool.
Yeah, I had my shoulders sat back into place today, and oh my gosh, I just feel, because when it's out of place, she goes, yes, she was freaking out. Yeah, she freaked out like she had seen a freaking person staring through the window or something. But when you set the shoulder back, all of your ligaments and muscles, they're out of place. So when they're back into place, oh my gosh, just feels like a massive bruise from here wrapped around to my back. So yeah, but so normally we go live later and we stay up later till like midnight, but tonight I think I'm just gonna let my body rest. Actually, I stay up till like 3 in the morning. I go to bed at like 1, and then I'm like on my phone doing work or whatever. But you guys, I have, hey Tammy, I just made a purchase on Etsy, so we're gonna be bringing in something different. Oh my gosh, my doll just fell. Ah, and she dropped her baby. Get your kid back over there. But yeah, I bought something off of Etsy. So it'll be exciting to share. Yeah, you should go see your chiropractor. I'm hoping to not see mine 3 times this week. So that would be nice.
Me too.
Yeah, oh my gosh. If our bodies just be good to us. Be good to us, bodies.
The only reason why I was seeing him often this last month was because all of a sudden my anxiety came back, and my anxiety is due to a nerve compression in my neck. So then after I would get aligned, it would go away, but then it would creep back a couple days later.
Yeah.
Then I'd have to go back, and then it would go away, and eventually it stayed away. Thank goodness.
That is good. That is good. So I bought a baby on Etsy. It's one that's some of you are gonna like and some of you are not gonna like, but that's okay. We all have different tastes. It's personally not something I would really have in my collection, but my mom makes dolls, and I want a doll from her. She doesn't make dolls that are typically my style. Although I used to make these type of dolls way back when, but I did not make them as creepy as she does. So I've bought a monster baby. He's got fangs, the whole shebang. He's really interesting looking, and my mom was super excited that I bought it. She's like, what do you need a monster for? But she's like, oh, this will be great exposure. Thank you so much. Because she knows I don't do the monsters thing. But yeah, so he'll get here just in time for the holiday. But he is really cool. So, clearly you've never seen a severed head collection. These are just dolls. No blood or guts around here. So they're not severed heads. But yeah, so it's a really interesting doll. Unique little monster. I'm thinking of ways to introduce him to my channel. So yeah, it is awesome. He's a newborn sized monster and he's got like 4 fangs. He has an open mouth. I don't know what kind of creature she's made him to be. I'm not really sure what he is, but he's just a monster for now. So I've been debating for a minute to buy one, and I was like, I'm just gonna get one. And I got one today. So I can't wait to see him. I haven't seen her artwork in a very long time. And then back then her artwork when she lived with me was different. It was still zombies and vampires and stuff, but her painting skills have definitely improved a lot. So it'll be. She
made monster dolls?
Yeah, she would sometimes make them. Remember she made that one and then she sold him and she regretted selling him?
Yeah, I thought he was a regular baby.
Was he a human? I'm pretty sure she made a monster at the house. I don't know. She's made some dolls. Because we first taught her how to paint. I feel like she's made a monster baby there. I'm not sure. Now I think about it. I can't remember a lot. But I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. That'll be joining my collection soon. Have them out for trick-or-treaters. Have them hold the candy.
That you should be
that
like
is
a
a
zombie
good idea.
mom and put him in a
oh,
like a carrier.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then you could do, you know how you like to do that crazy zombie makeup?
Oh yeah, I haven't done that in a long time.
So you could do that with your zombie baby.
Yeah, I could.
And give out the candy.
I need like latex and fake blood and stuff like that.
Yeah, you'd have to go to, I guess, Spirit Halloween.
Yeah. That is a good idea. But she said he's shipping him on Wednesday, so hopefully he gets here fast.
Sounds like it.
You should have, Karina says I should have him out. That'll be fun. Yeah. Yeah, it will be fun. I shared a little video of him on TikTok with a sound saying, "Girl, don't do it, girl, don't do it." And then I buy the doll showing that. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to add a monster to my collection, but I'm excited. Something different. And my mom made it, so that's why I really want it. So like, my mom's only getting older, so if something happens to her, well, at least I have a piece of her through the artwork that she made, you know? So, yeah, I'm gonna have to think of him a little creep name. We'll see. Maybe I'll call him, like, she always likes the name Charlie, my mom. Maybe I'll call him Charlie. Yeah, I'm already thinking of how I'm going to introduce him to the channel. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't want to, like, give it away to them in the video so soon, so I'm trying to, like, think of how to do it so there'll be a good shock value. But I've got an idea. Yeah, that is a Labubu in the back. It's from Pop Mart. It's the Big Into Energy Rock the Universe one. He's 14.5 inches big. He's a big guy. He's a lot of fun. You like my t-shirt? Thank you. I found it at the Goodwill one day. I like it too. So our car got repaired today. That was great.
Yay!
It actually completely broke at the mechanic's office. So it was perfect timing that it got fixed and it didn't break while I was out thrifting in another city because, gosh, that would have been a nightmare.
Right.
Oh. Stephanie says, I love your hair. Thank you so much. Sid Vicious, I love the baby doll. So I hope everyone's having a good start to their week. It's Monday. My goodness. We're already going to be finishing Monday. Some of you, though, you're already on Tuesday, depending upon what part of the world you're in. We do have one doll available on the website. If it's not raining tomorrow, we'll be able to take photos of another doll that'll be available.
Well, it's not even done.
Oh, we're almost done with it, actually. So within the next couple of days, we'll have another one available. And then we will have more available after that. So if you don't see something you like, just register your email with the website. And when we have new dolls available, we send out an email letting you know the doll is available. And then you're able to go check it out. So, but right now we have one newborn girl available on the website. And this is, somebody said if they could see the Labubu closer. Here you go. I love how his eyes move. Let's just keep him looking like that. Oh my gosh. This could be your toy, this little Care Bear. This Labubu's so spoiled. Adults with money. 90s, 80s adults with money. This is what we do. Labubu. He's holding his Care Bear. Hey, Lady D's dollhouse. That little guy's holding his Care Bear. So cute. Okay. So this doll has been giving me troubles to paint. It's a vinyl color that is not common. It's German vinyl, and I love German vinyl, but I haven't painted on it in a long time. So it's definitely testing my patience. But I finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, I think, on this one. I think. So cute, says Maria Hawkins. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I need to remember to take this guys out when I bake it. It doesn't have glass ice in it, so I don't want to bake it with this ice it has in there. Oh my gosh, okay, we're finally getting somewhere with you. I'm so excited. Because you've been challenging me. But you know what? I like a challenge. Challenges are what make you excel in life. If you're not challenged, well, you might not go anywhere. Where can you buy them, Richard, Robert? I have a website where I sell them. And Heather just shared it. Hey, little sneaky little thing. So yeah, I have a website there. We've got currently one doll available. So register your email. We always have dolls available different times of the month. They tend to sell very fast, especially if they're kits that are highly desirable. Sometimes the ones that sit around a little longer, it's because it has a unique expression. So the unique expressions take a particular collector to come on in and take them home. But they do sell pretty fast. So if you register your email with the website, when I have one available, we send out emails letting you guys know. So everybody on my contact list, which is pretty big, gets an email, and you guys are able to go right on over to look at the doll and buy it if you like. The preemie yesterday was perfect painting. Thank you so much. I'm actually done with the preemie. I just have to work on its little tiny fine, almost translucent nail tips. So I have to do that. And then I'm done, and then it'll get scheduled for rooted hair. That one's gonna have rooted hair. So, ready? You want to jump off like that? But I am very excited with how the preemie turned out. It turned out so nice. So nice. Y'all need to start emailing Natalie Show and be like, I love your kits from the past. Can you re-release them? I know they're sold out, but I want one. Her kits are so hard to find on the like people reselling them. They're really hard to find. It's because her kits are really well sculpted, like size proportion and everything is very dialed in. So people love to hang on to her kits. Haha! Look at that! Speaking of the devil, Natalie Scholl is in here. Good thing we weren't talking crap about her. No, we would never. But welcome to the chat, Natalie. They were just talking about how perfect the skin tone is I have done on the preemie. Your Ryan preemie. I told him to start harassing you about... I said, go tell Natalie, show her how much you like her kits from the past that she needs to re-release them because you want one and it's not fair that they're sold out. So if your email box gets spammed, I had nothing to do with it. Hi, Jack. Welcome. I meant that in the most enduring way, not literally. You know, it's just an expression that well, we say here in America a lot. Do you not say that in Canada? Jack says your voice is very pretty and you're very pretty. Well, thank you, Jack.
That was my fake account.
That is your fake account? Because your name is Jackie. Okay. So yeah, so we're just working on our foundation layers on this little guy. Oh my gosh, my friend recently had a baby and I just admire his photos all the time and I'm like, painting artist. When he was a newborn, he had such a little red nose at times, little red, super red cheeks in this area. So cute. So I'm always looking for new inspiration. I don't really use a lot of photos to do my doll work, but I have been paying attention to his because I really like his skin tone. Especially when he was a just born baby. Your grandpa's name is Jackie? Hey Amber, nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. No, your grandma's name. Oh, did I misread that? I thought it was oh, you did say grandpa though. You want to see the Yoda when I finish? I know I haven't done anything to that doll since I started it. I had hoped to have it done in time for Halloween, but you know what? It'll sell any time of the year. So, clearly I need to get back to making silicones to sell because I've been getting a lot of emails, people demanding silicones from me. I'm like, hold up. Relax a minute. Gotta get it together. Okay, so this little baby I need to put in the oven. But I will just move it over here. So this one I've done all the painting that I can do with it now. And it has to be put in the oven. Just at a stage, if I add too much, I might lose some of my previous detail. So I want to bake this detail. And then pick back up on it later. But we have these other babies to pull over here. Like that mix of a kit. Alright. Where's your other leg? There it is. Your shoulder's bruised from the haunt. You ran into a wall in the dark. Well, even more reason for you to see a chiropractor now. You just got beat up by a wall. You imagine what all you just moved in that area? You gotta be more careful out there. Thank goodness you didn't knock yourself out when you ran into the wall. Oh, man. That job sounds a little bit abusive. The prices vary. There's currently one available on the website. You did something to your foot or ankle, Amber. You don't know what it is. It just hurts. Oh, that sucks. Anytime we have like an ache or pain that's not normal with our joints or whatever, bones, we just go to our chiropractor and we tell him, and he just maneuvers it, and all of a sudden the pain is gone. It's like, oh, well, clearly that needed to be put back in place. Something was off there. Hey, Nadine, nice to see you. Let's see. You went to a haunted house and fell over a branch one year. Poor guy with a chainsaw had to break character for me. Oh, man. Oh, it's not funny, but it is. 2 nights ago, Daniel yeeted herself out of bed, bruised up pretty bad. Thank goodness you guys don't have bunk beds. Oh no. Hey Bonnie, nice to see you. That's awful. Oh my gosh. Hi Yulia. Did you hear her fall? The other day, Jackie got out of bed and I stretched my leg out and she
ninja kicked me.
Ninja kicked her?
She totally did, and luckily she didn't trip me, but it would have not ended pretty.
But she did have to brace herself on the wall.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? I already have a neck problem. I don't need to be
I told her, I was like, watch out where you walk.
Yeah, watch where you walk.
I said,
I was walking where I could normally walk. But because we sleep on the floor, that's how she was able to ninja kick my legs.
I said I was sleeping, first off. Don't get mad at me because you walked into me.
Oh, yeah, I walked into her.
I was minding my own business.
No, she totally, like, spread her legs up in the air and ninja kicked me.
First off, I was laying on my side and I just sticked out my leg. I did not spread my legs up into the air.
Yeah, you did like a ninja move.
This is no circus show over here. You know what people are wondering when they land on my For You page and they hear, yeah, you spread your legs up in the air. They're like, what the hell kind of channel is this? They got baby parts everywhere and, huh? What kit is the face? Oh my God, you want to hear about this kit? Well, let me tell you what. So, this kit is a mix of kits. I bought it from my special friend. And I take the kit out and I'm like, those are Serenity legs. I'm like, please tell me there's a Serenity head in there because that's not what I ordered. But I would love a Serenity Pillow or Eagles. But I'm like, these are Serenity limbs. And then I pull out my Penelope head, which doesn't go with it. And I'm like, so I message her. I'm like, look, do you got Serenity's head over there? Because I got Serenity's limbs with my Penelope head, and I'm wondering where my Penelope limbs are. This is my second Penelope kit. I have one that's fine. She's like, oh my God, I don't know. Let me look around. She's like, I can't find Penelope's limbs nor Serenity's head. And I'm like, well, how am I going to hodgepodge this baby together? Because this baby, this one right here, is a 3 to 6 month size doll. Serenity's limbs are like, smaller 3 months, you know? So, I think Heather was like, put it on a body, see how it is. I don't know, somebody told me to put it on a body. So I put it on a body, and it actually went together pretty well, like as a big newborn baby. And I thought, you know what, this works. My brother was 21 inches born. He weighed 9 pounds 4 ounces, and he had a huge round head like Charlie Brown. He still has a pretty round head. And so I thought, well, we're just going to make a bigger newborn size baby because bigger newborn size babies exist. I'm not going to lose out on the limbs or the head. And I put it together. But Penelope's head is by Alicia Toner, who no longer actually sculpts. And I wish she did. She was an Australian sculptor, and I really felt like she was an up and coming sculptor. Like, she was doing really well. I have a few kits by her because I love her work. So, yeah. I do make black babies. If you got $1,900 to spend, that's their starting price, is $1,900. If you go on my website, I believe you can see my last work. But I like to do deep, rich tones because I make skin tones that represent children in Sudan, countries over there. I don't make children skin tones that are like really, I focus on another country because I really like their deep, rich tones. But yeah, so they start at $1,900. But I won't have one available for a while because they take a while to make. Natalie says, oh, I remember Alicia. Yeah, she was great. I really liked her. I used to talk to her a bit. But when she left the industry, well, I never heard back from her anymore, actually. Couldn't find her on Facebook. Or actually, I haven't really looked in a long time, but yeah. So she's really good. I have her Cassie, and I have her Sienna Lee, and I have her Millie, which is a little preemie guy. I really like her work. And Penelope. Penelope with different limbs.
We have an original Penelope.
We do have, I know, we do have an original Penelope as well. So we will be making the original Penelope to sell too. But I just decided to get experimental with this one. I really like how it's coming out together. And then this is a pickle we'll be making to sell. And you know where the kit's from. It's from that site that everybody gets so mad about. Tell you what, if that big toddler would just do her legality, she wouldn't have a reason to throw a damn giant tantrum. So I'm aiming to make this baby a redhead. That is my goal. I don't make redheads that often, but I definitely enjoy making redheads. I took a poll, and to be honest, most of my client list doesn't want redheads. I was like, well, say less. They really like brunettes. But every now and then I like to throw in a redhead if I got the right skin tone. Look, Kaylee, don't tell head to stop. I'm going to tell you to stop. Alright? Coming into somebody's chat and asking for stuff for free is totally rude. What I want you to do is I want you to get out of the chat. I want you to get into your car or have your mom take you somewhere. I want you guys to drive to Walmart. I want you to walk up to the cash register with whatever item you want. And I want you to tell them, give this to me for free. That's what I want you to do. Nothing in life is free. But what's free is your kindness and you not mouthing off. That's free. So, good luck with that. Walmart ain't gonna let you walk out with it free. Matter of fact, they're probably gonna take you to security. Who buys them? Lawyers, doctors. Jimmy Kimmel bought one from me once. Rich people, poor people, teenagers, adults. Everybody buys them. It's doll collecting. It's the same thing when you go and buy a Barbie like from Target. It's doll collecting. I mean, I guess message Mattel and ask who buys their Barbies. But yeah, everybody buys them. There's really no... I've sold to book authors. Nurses. I've sold to secret agents. You know, just no telling what I've sold to. I've sold to a billionaire once. They are doll collecting. Doll collecting has been around for a long time. It's just a doll hobby. You know, like Cabbage Patch, Behringers, Lee Middletons, Blythes, Barbies. We could go on for days with dolls, but yeah, it's just doll collecting. But I sell to whoever has the money, who has a pocketbook. I don't care. You got a wallet, you want to buy it, I'm going to sell it to you. Amber says I did get a collector Barbie I've been wanting for around $20. It was a great price. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, it is collectible artwork. Especially like if you get it from a reputable seller or a well-known seller, like the value increases. Like my dolls are highly sought after, highly collectible artworks. I've been in the industry for a very long time. I have a well-reputable name. I'm very well known on several social media platforms. So when you buy from an artist like that, your doll's value increases like significantly. But so yeah. I'm glad you got that Barbie. Welcome Alina and Stella to the chat. Welcome. Now, where are we going with this? Oh, this little preemies coloring is just dynamite. 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 I need to finish this one's hair. I need to start the pencil hair on it and see where I'm at. We are very close to having this one done. You're an instrument maker? Well, that's awesome. There was a violin for sale at Red Barn today. I used to play violin. And I was like, It was too small for me though, but what's a good price? $50. I mean, shoot. My violin, my dad had to trade side work for when I was in junior high.
What happened to it?
He kept it.
Of course.
Yeah, it's another power move. And then he sold it. Because when I went to... He has the case, but it was gone from the case. And he tried to say I lost it.
Of course. Blame
I was like... I'm pretty sure I didn't lose that. Last I saw it was in the damn case. And it's gone.
Lose it when you don't have it.
Yeah. It was... I mean, at that point... Yeah, because he used to keep it up in the attic, and one day I checked it out, and it was not there. Because in the attic is not a great place for it to be. Thank you so much, Stonia. I wish you the best of luck with your job. You know, sending you good vibes over there that you never go without a sell. Because, you know, right now in this world, like... You gotta be a positive person and deal with positive interactions to get good sales, you know. And sometimes there's always somebody trying to bring us down. But at the end of the day, haters just make us famous.
Haters are just gonna hate, and we're gonna shake it off.
Oh, God. It's not the song we're gonna sing. This is not that kind of show. But yeah, so... Yeah, may you never go without money in your pocket. It's a great talent to have. Hey, Holly's Reborns. You're in Estonia? Nice. Getting people all around the world in these chats.
Where's that at?
Honestly, don't know.
We shall look it up.
Okay. So when I think I'm done
Holly.
with the painted hair, I come in with a very fine pencil. Not on all hair.
Europe.
Depends upon the doll. Oh, it's in Europe. Okay. Nice.
No.
No, where is it?
Why does it say
Hello,
Georgia?
Julia. Oh, wait, Georgia? Are you in the States?
No, there's a country named Georgia.
Oh, yeah, there's a country named Georgia. Yeah, isn't that weird?
Oh, that's not.
Once you start looking into country names and stuff, you start to wonder why the state has country names as our states. Like, there's a lot of interesting things. I've been noticing. And our cities will be in those countries and stuff. Like, it's quite weird. It's different. I'm like, things that make me go, all the time. Yeah, Ryan is such a cute, is such a cute kid.
Or maybe it is your app. I'm a little confused. But anyway.
Your name is Jayana, and you're a big subscriber. You love my dolls. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I used to, when I first started doing hair, I used to do penciled hair. But sometimes on these dolls that I'm doing, I want like a really tiny fine hair. Certain looks I want, so I'll come in and do a really tiny fine hair that I can't achieve with my brush. So they're really fine, and I'm just coming in here. So you can see here doesn't have it, but here does. And it really does a lot with this particular hair. This is not all hairstyles do I do this. Certain hairstyles I will add in this little pencil. But all hairstyles I do pencil fine hair lines. But yeah, just depending upon the certain look I'm looking for, I will bring out the pencil to do it. So yeah, it just depends upon my mood, what I'm looking for. But they're Prisma pencils, so once I have this on here, I have to bake the Prisma pencil, and that won't keep the Prisma pencil on the head. So once I bake it, what it kind of does is it presets the Prisma pencil. So that gives me, so then when that's done, I come back with a varnish, and I seal it with varnish, and the pencil doesn't come off. If I don't bake it, the pencil comes off super easily while you're varnishing, and it's a nightmare. So, I just heat set it a little bit. It doesn't permanently set it, but it does help it to not come off so easily while I'm varnishing. Annie says, how do you do that hair so good? And I'm a really big subscriber. Thank you. I'm glad you like my hair. I paint it. You've missed the painting part, but if you go back in my other lives, I paint. And I once didn't know how to paint hair, and somebody who I thought was a really good friend of mine, she showed me how to paint hair, but she's not a good friend of mine. She backstabbed me many different ways, betrayed me a lot of ways. She makes monster babies. I don't know if she makes monster babies still, but she's Canadian, but she lives in Washington. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have had the basic knowledge into how to paint hair. I don't paint anything like how she taught me, but I do use techniques that she taught me. And so I do really appreciate that kindness she showed me, but I don't appreciate the other stuff she showed me. But I do hope that one day she finds herself again, because she used to be a really great person, and then jealousy got the best of her and she became one of my biggest haters. So it's unfortunate. But I hope that one day she has an epiphany and makes things right. No, we don't have to be friends, but she definitely should make things right for the better of her soul, in all honesty. But yeah, so as much as that person tried to damage me and cancel me, well, they didn't, but I still respect the fact that she took the time to teach me how to paint hair. So I'm very grateful. Hey, Nikwisha. Yeah, you like the combination, Bonnie? Yeah. Certain dolls it works for. Certain dolls it doesn't work for. It just depends upon what I've done with my painting. I generally will use it to help if the hair stays a bit lighter color. And if it's darker, I don't generally do pencil in there because you can't even see it. But yeah, I'll show you guys here in just a second so you can see a difference between the two areas really well. It does make a huge difference with the realism, what I'm doing. Okay, so here we have no fine pencils. Oh no, ignore that right here. Sorry, here we have no fine penciling. Okay, no fine penciling. And then here we have fine penciling. So you can see pencil, no. So it adds, yes, way more depth. You're new to reborning, good luck with that. You're trying to find the right paint. Distilled water is not going to work unless you're using acrylics, and acrylics will chip off. So air dry paint, I am anti air dry paint. Anti. The chipping off, it goes on thicker than it should, even when you thin it. I always can spot an air dry painted doll from a mile away, because that little sucker looks like it's got a cupcake layer on it. Like it's got a frosting layer on it. Like you can tell it's painted. Like with the heat set, you can't really tell it's painted. It looks very natural. They're very thin, translucent layers. Take a bit more work. Yeah, air dry, in my opinion, is a waste of time. The paint comes off. The longevity of the paint is not there. I would never buy an art piece that's air dry painted, because I have, and the paint rubs off very easily.
And those air dry varnishes are just so
horrible.
Sticky.
Yeah, they're horrible. So, you're going to want to get a heat set paint. Good luck with that, because I've tried some heat set paints out there and I don't like them. The only one that I do 100% approve of is Genesis, and that they no longer make product. But like, I have enough Genesis to last me a very long time until I find a replacement. I've tried the paints that Irresistible has, and I ruined 5 dolls. They were all done, completely done. And then I went to dress one, and the paint started rubbing off. They were cured and everything. Oh my god. Talk about panic. So yeah, I lost time on that. I had to fix that issue. But so I really don't have paints to recommend, because what I use is no longer available. So maybe somebody else got something to recommend. What about the baby dolls with the real filling hair? I'm guessing with the rooted hair? Yeah, they cost more. We make those too. I do mostly painted hair because that's where my clients' needs are at. I do release rooted hair dolls from time to time. These will get a rooted poof of hair. This doll is sold though already. So, oh my gosh. Okay, fantastic. I absolutely... Oh, that was it. That was like the finishing layer. Tell you what. Love it. Now I just have to do its little eyebrows, which I'm not going to do right now. I'm not really in that mindset to do eyebrows. Alright. I need to have her done by the end of the month to head home. Have I ever dealt with the recent air dry varnish? Oh, yeah, we don't like that. The air dry varnish that everybody's using. No, we don't like it. We tried it.
Yeah, we tried it, and everything sticks to it.
Yeah, and then
it'll start peeling.
Yeah, it starts peeling. So once we put this other layer on it that takes away the stickiness,
And then it dries kind of shiny.
It starts peeling like dry skin. Those varnishes that everyone's using. But we don't like that. And it starts peeling like not right away. It's so weird. But yeah.
And I hear other people complaining about the same thing. I just don't think personally it's made for vinyl. It's made for like canvas painting.
Yeah, it's made for canvas painting.
That's what it's used for, but people started using it on vinyl and it's just not. No.
Yeah, I've seen so many people get upset with that stuff. Because it won't start peeling right away. What happened was I had a doll literally sitting here for a month. I didn't even touch it. Sat here for a month. I'm looking at its foot and I'm like, is that foot peeling? Like, does it got dry skin? It was a nightmare to correct. So everything I've tried and I've set and I tested it out is just a fail. But we have found another painting source, but we're not disclosing that information. We have figured out how to make our own Genesis heat set paints. So right now, I don't know if we'll ever share that, but we might later down the road. But right now, we're not sharing that. But there are some air dry heat set that I have heard. What is it? Is it Beatrice's paint? That's supposed to be pretty good.
Well, I don't want to promote anybody that I've never tried their paint.
We've never tried them.
You have to pretty much do your own research.
I've heard some people say they like it, but then I also heard some people say they got paid to do that review, allegedly, so people, I don't know.
Yeah, like things that I don't like, so right now we're just going to recommend things that we are 100% sure.
Yeah. And we're not going to share our mixture of paint that we have because we're testing it out. And
yeah, what Stephanie's talking about is a product that I've recently heard about and I'm honestly trying out, and I have found some things I like, some things I don't, and I really don't want to say anything because I don't want anybody to run into the situations that I have and then be upset at me because I recommended this. We're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but it is working really well. We will say that for like 95% of it is working really well. It's like neck and neck with Genesis.
Right.
So, yeah. Tomorrow said, it's on a need-to-know basis. I think like Tomorrow and Heather know.
Yeah, I've told them.
Yeah. It's Jackie's experiment. I'm just sitting back here.
She's just sitting back and watching me make all my mistakes like she always does, so she can learn from it and not do it too.
So then
someone's got to try it, right? That's always me.
So then I can steal her idea and release my In Love with Reborns paints.
Right.
Hi, Callie. Callie, I have one available on my website. We will have more later, too. We're always listing them for sale. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. You can say Jackie inspired you. Well, you shouldn't even have your oven in the house. It should be outside. So, you shouldn't have your baking oven in the house because even if it's well ventilated, you're still breathing toxic fumes.
Right.
You should have it outside. You should have your oven should be outside when baking. It should not be inside.
No.
It needs to be outside. We don't have it inside. When we had it inside, we had it in its own room with the window open and a fan pushing the air out. 2 fans pushing it out. But we weren't even in that room. We only went in there to put the kit in there. But yeah, you should have it outside. That's the best place. I have mine on the patio. These kits, all vinyl, it releases toxic fumes. You could even just easily Google, does Reborn vinyl release toxic fumes? And it'll tell you, yes, Even Google's not lying about that one. And you know they're not very honest about a lot of stuff. But yeah, in my early years of painting, the a lot of the sculptors were speaking about how it's toxic to paint and to bake in the house. And so we learned early on. Some people would use their ovens in their house. We first started off that way. And then learned real quick that that's not the right thing to be doing. But yeah. I am scared.
Amber says she was in the garage, had a bad asthma attack and migraine.
Yeah,
Had to
that's...
get rid of the whole unit.
Yeah, you gotta open the door. The garage is shut. And even if the garage shut, you need to have like multiple... Garage open, you need to have multiple fans in the garage pushing that out.
It's very toxic. It's like inhaling plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And plastic at high heat is fume, but eventually
It hardens back
it
down.
hardens back, and it hardens back when it's cool, and that's, you breathe that in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bad thing.
Even outside, when I open the oven to take the kid out, I hold my breath and I do not breathe until I am back in the house.
I don't. I risk it all.
Yeah, I know you do. But I like, right before I go outside, I'm like, then I go outside, I'm holding my breath, I take the kid out, put the other one in. And trust me, I'm about to pass out when I'm doing that, but I'm just like, yeah, no. Because you can still smell it, even though you're outside. I mean, it just like comes out in a concentrated cloud.
It does.
So you don't want to breathe that in. So, yeah, it's a very dangerous art form, I would say.
JJ's doll world just wants to give Holly a hug. Aw, snuggles. Yeah,
It doesn't matter if the kid is quote unquote authentic.
Vinyl is vinyl.
Yeah, vinyl is vinyl. There is no safe form.
Yeah. They're actually allegedly all coming from the same factory. So, I don't know. But, yeah, asthma's no fun. I used to have life-threatening asthma. It had me discharged from the military. But I haven't had any issues in 4 years. Not since I started taking herbs. I actually don't take anything. I don't even have to take allergy medicines. And I used to have to take, like, oh my God, so many different allergy medicines to help try to control my asthma. But at the end of the day, it was uncontrollable a couple times of the year. And I'd have to get put on prednisone a few times. I do not like prednisone blasts. But yeah, I no longer classify myself as an asthmatic patient. That because the herbs have taken care of it. I take a lot of herbs to maintain. But yeah, oh my gosh, before I had my daughter, I was in the hospital all the time. A couple times a week I'd be in the emergency room because I couldn't breathe. I hated that because I always keep you for so long. Ugh. It's no fun. Heather says, I shout out myself. Holly's Reborn says, they are full of it because they keep saying how no authentic dolls, how they keep saying the non-authentic dolls are made of cheap plastic.
It's funny how that story has changed. That's not the story they were saying like 10 years ago. They said all that said do not bake in your house.
I think when I get MacPherson's kits, because shamefully I have to buy from there every now and then, but I have an alias name. And address. Not only do I have an alias name, but I got an alias address. I think that she has something on there that says warning about the baking. I've seen somebody has something about the baking. I have seen that. that there's a warning on it. I can't remember who it is, but it's somebody. Yeah, she did find her grandpa chilling with her. You don't have a twin A, you have a twin B. God, I don't know why I gotta tell you that. You hate the twin A. Chilling with your who? You got a twin A over there, Heather? You be lying that you don't like that kid. Oh my God, I knew it. I knew you were just teasing me. You were just giving me a hard time. Oh, so this is the primrose. And no, I did not buy it from her. She didn't protect her artwork. You think I'm gonna spend $120 on her kit when I could go get it for $35? And it comes with the body. And the vinyl's a much more pleasant color. Yeah, if you're not gonna protect your artwork, trust me. I'm gonna go somewhere else real quick and get it cheaper. Because it's a much better vinyl color to paint on. Like this vinyl color, oh gosh, the depth of realism you get with this vinyl color is phenomenal. I'm wondering if my chat stopped. Because it's not working on my end. I hate it when they do that to me. I don't want people to feel like they're ignored.
What's the last thing you see?
Heather.
What's Heather saying?
Is she found him with her twin A?
I don't think that's it. Did you see Sam's comment?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I can't see anything. It just stopped.
1 sec. Here you go.
Wait, MacPherson says they're not responsible if you heat it.
Okay.
Wait, okay, you
Wow.
heat it, so that's kind of stupid.
So that right there tells you.
Heather says she's multitasking. That's why she's screwed up. Amber, you're right. It's all made of cheap plastic. They're just charging 3 or 4 times more. Irresistible has something about baking. Yeah, you know. Do you know that? Okay, so we were here for way back when. Most of the sculptors went to Germany and got a quality produced kit where your kit will always hold value and it will be a high quality collectible because Germany sets the pace for doll collecting in the world. They have the best vinyl and it's sought after by doll collectors, like, vintage doll collectors, like doll collectors that are in reborns. And so they used to produce in Germany. Well, they were like, we're going to go produce in China. We're going to save money and we're going to lower the kits for you guys. And we're all like, yeah, this is so wonderful. They go to China and they charge us more for a lower quality product. Oh, dear. And now they're mad that the kits are being reproduced. Well, you know what?
Nothing compares
That's
to
what you
vinyl,
get for being greedy.
Vinyl made in Germany. Stephanie and I, like she said, we've been in the industry pretty much right around when it started taking off.
Yeah.
2011 is when we joined. And a lot of the dolls were made in Germany. And oh my goodness.
The vinyl is amazing.
That vinyl that was my favorite vinyl to paint. And I had no idea like what I was painting. I knew it was from Germany, but I didn't realize it was just like amazing quality until they started switching to China. And I'm like, what is this? I'm like, I like the other kids and then I realized what was going on.
But you know what? A lot of the sculptors listened to that loud minority group of reborn police and did what they wanted. But yeah, no, they told us that they would go to China and save money, and they would save us money on our doll kits, and instead the prices are extremely high. Like, this is not even a quality product. It's from China. Like, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so I prefer AliExpress vinyl because they have a beautiful color. And if you're not going to protect your artwork, well, I'm not going to buy your authentic kit when I can get it for 35 bucks. Mm-mm. This is not, and it comes with a body, and the body is way better than the vendor's body. Like, I'm winning. I don't know what to say. Protect your artwork. Stop being a giant toddler. Do it right. You know? But yeah, I'd like to see sculptors go back to Germany, but they never will. They won't. Maybe Natalie will one day. I'm trying to get her to go back to Germany. I'm trying. Kelly, nothing in life is free. Go into Walmart, go grab yourself a Barbie off the shelf, and I want you to go to the checkout stand and I want you to ask for it for free. And let me know what Walmart says. If they don't take you back to the security room, well, we'll talk. But no, nothing in life is free. I'm sorry. Natalie Scholl's laughing. Natalie Scholl's like the best, like, not like she's one of the best sculptors out there, but because she protects her artwork, and also she produces like quality sculpting dolls, like very nicely sculpted. So I buy Natalie's kits because her artwork's protected. But she, you know, she really cares about the industry. Unlike those giant toddlers screaming and crying. They do. I swear, giant toddlers. We need a shirt that says giant toddlers. It's like the perfect name for them. Screw Reborn Police. You know, Reborn Police lit up so many people's feathers that I seen that on a forum. And like the runner of the forum was talking about it. How dare you call us Reborn Police? Please. You earned that title.
When you're policing
my wallet,
people's purchases, it's like a police. We call you Reborn Police.
But yeah, no, Natalie is really trying to do the best to better the industry. Like, she shared her security system with all these sculptors, and I don't really think anybody's joined it yet. I don't know. But she's really trying to get them to protect their artwork. But I've told her, you know what, you just need to give up. You just need to worry about yourself, block anybody that's negative towards you, and only allow positive people in your life. Oh my gosh, that little stink bugs flying around, those little beetles. They come into the house, they live here rent free. Like, they just invite themselves in here. I don't invite themselves in here. Oh my gosh. Pesky little things. Not to mention the intimidation tactics. I'm not smashing it. That is a life. I will grab it and I will take it outside so it can live. It deserves to live. It's got a short life. I mean, they don't stick around very long. They're gone come snow time. Kelly, you're not welcome to this live anymore. You're so rude. You came in my live asking for a doll for free. I make these dolls for a living. This is my business, my career. Go to Walmart and ask for something for free. You're just mad because you know that you can't go into Walmart and ask for something for free without looking like a crazy lady. Like, the audacity you have to come in here and be like, you're rude. No, you're rude. You opened your mouth. Like, why don't you watch what you say? Oh, God. Have a good one. But thank you for the joke. Thank you for the laugh. Appreciate it. Hey, Marina. Hi. You would charge them, Bonnie? This guy, I was sending a voicemail to Karina for Noah Nursery. And while I'm recording the voicemail, Jackie screams bloody murder because the thing flew away from her. It didn't fly at her, it flew away from her, and she freaked out. Hey, Amy. So yeah, it was it was quite funny. Emerald, how about you be quiet?
Was it funny? Because you got scared.
Well, no, because you startled me. I thought it was something important. Happy birthday, Christina. Yeah, it's a bug that flew away from you, and he's not going to charge you any harm.
Well, what happened was I was filming him.
Amber says, I saw a thread on Reddit upset with Natalie for that system. What? It insulted that the other sculptors didn't protect their artwork. You know how they did it. It's not a secret that they haven't protected their artwork. Their artwork is being reproduced. Their behavior says it all.
And the consequences of
and the consequences of not protecting their artwork says it all. Everybody and their mom is selling their kits. I mean, TikTok's selling them. They're making them into avatars. Like, everybody and their mom is selling their kits. You all know that if they protected their artwork, it would be immediately removed from the websites. If they suffered financial losses, they would be able to go and get relief for that. They would be able to get an attorney, handle that, which they should have an attorney anyways. They're producing mass quantities of doll kits in a country that is notorious for taking your product if you do not protect your intellectual property. It's not an insult. The insult is that they can't even manage to think. Or when you put the information in front of their face, they refuse to see the truth because they feel like fitting in with the sculptors is the in crowd. That's not the in crowd. Tell me what sculptor has over 1 million followers on any social media platform. None. It is not an in crowd to be in with the sculptors. It is the in crowd to be in with large social media influencers, people who are influencing a community, people who are doing the correct thing. That's the crowd to be in with. They should be insulted that they can't think higher than a preschool education. I mean, hello, you lay the facts out. I mean, legalities are legalities. I don't care about their damn emotions. But what's funny is this has been happening for 10 years at least, okay? And to this day, these giant toddlers, some particular giant toddlers that keep crying are still not doing the proper thing and protecting their artwork. Look, when you are sculpting a doll, let's just talk about Australia, okay? When you're sculpting a doll and you're an Australian artist, Australia is so particular when you get your art design. It's an art design and then that's their copyright. They're so particular that if you've shared your whatever you're making, they won't give you copyrights for it because you've already shown it to the public, which means some company can already have taken it and created it as their own. So if you, and that goes for a lot of countries, they don't want you showing your artwork because they don't want it being stolen by somebody else before you go to get copyrights. So the fact that you got one of this giant toddler who's so obsessed with herself that she can't help but manage to show every square inch of her sculpting in Australia, that she shoots herself in the foot and proves everybody even more correct that she doesn't protect her artwork. I mean, if she did protect it, she should, one, show you the copyrights. Because Epta Abdul shows her copyrights.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
It's not a secret. You can, there's a site you can go and look up who has copyrights. If you've got access to it.
It's not a birth certificate.
Yeah, so the fact, and if they had copyrights, well, why aren't they taking them off the website? Natalie Shaw has copyrights. If her kit is reproduced, guess what? It's going to be off the website in a matter of time. These places, AliExpress and stuff, once you produce the paperwork, they're super quick at taking it down. Epta Abdul's doing it all the time. She gets her kits taken down all the time because they try to reproduce them. And she's like, wait, I've got my copyrights, my Chinese copyrights right here. And it's not an English copyright. It's a Chinese copyright. And 90% of that copyright is written in Chinese. So that's a valid copyright. That's an enforceable copyright. A Berne right, the Berne Convention, yeah, it slightly protects you, but it's not.
Not when you're mass producing.
Yeah, not when you're mass producing, and it will not withstand in court. Courts do not see that as an enforceable copyright. But, you know, instead, these sculptors or giant toddlers are spreading a whole bunch of misinformation, causing people to bully each other, when at the end of the day,
and the sculptors are not the only ones that are getting their art stolen. I keep seeing on TikTok and Instagram these artists that are making beautiful artwork.
Paintings. They're just doing paintings.
And their stuff is getting stolen and somehow
from TikTok
at TJ Maxx or Marshalls.
Yep. And you know what? I go on their videos and I comment.
Go ahead.
I go on their videos because they're crying, just like these giant toddlers. And they're like, oh, they've stolen my work. And everybody's like, sue them, sue them. And I'm like, actually, TJ Maxx could sue you for this defamation right now. So I go in there and I say, look, get and protect your artwork. You need to do protection. They're like, well, burn conversion. I'm like, no, it doesn't matter. You need to protect your artwork. They're like, well, you're not an artist. I'm like, look, I'm an artist and I'm very educated in this field. I said, you have to protect your intellectual property no matter what. You never share it before it's done. Like, there's this guy, in another country a few years ago. He had came out with this all-in-one selfie stick. Like, it was a phenomenal selfie stick. Well, he decided to go do one of those funds where you like fund his product so he can produce his product. Yeah, in like 24, 48 hours, his selfie stick was being sold on AliExpress. He lost millions of dollars. Millions. And guess what? The product was no longer his to copyright anymore because somebody else produced it. Somebody else took that right from him. So everything gets copied. Cars get copied. You don't think that Ford and Toyota don't have their intellectual property protected? No, they do. That's why not everybody is making them. That's why when you go and you just can't go sculpt a Grinch without Universal Studios coming after you. We all saw Disney go after these accounts on TikTok for selling merch that Disney did not produce. It wasn't licensed by Disney. But these creators on TikTok were making all these products that were Disney and selling them. I think some of them are in lawsuits right now. It was a big deal. They shut down their TikTok accounts. Shut down their shop. They seized all their money they had made. Oh my God, it was a nightmare. I don't do custom orders. You'll have to follow my website. So it, you know.
She says she's looking for someone.
If you want.
Everyone's been so rude to her.
Yeah. So I make dolls and sell them on my website, but I'm not open to customs just because I've had, you know, customs just not act right. And so I've just decided to close it. I don't have to sell the customs. So I was just like being kind and I opened up for some customs and one person really just didn't treat me properly. So I said no more. But I don't do a lot of toddler work. It's just not something I like to do. But every now and then I do release a toddler for sale. I don't have any plans for one right now. But you know, I have a doll group that I run on Facebook. I think if you look in the description of this video, you might find a link to it. You can try, you know, surfing around in that doll group to see if anybody does any custom toddler work. Yeah, I don't start any... Like, when I do customs, they've got to be paid in full before I'll even start them. I just don't, personally, I don't like to paint toddlers because they're not my style of painting. You know, they have an older skin tone, and I like the rough, preemie, newborn skin tone. But yeah, and I don't really have any artists to recommend because most artists that I knew became jealous haters. And so, of course, I'm not going to recommend them. But you can always go in the doll group and be like, hey, I found this artist. Anybody have any input? And then people can be like, oh, yeah, they're a good person. Or no, they're shady. You know. So we have a really great doll group. Yeah, you know, you never know. One year I made a bunch of toddlers. So you never know when I'll release a toddler. I mean, I am making a bigger baby. It's not a toddler, but it will wear like gonna wear like 6-month size clothes. Also, I mean, I'm working on a Pickle, and Pickle, she wears 6 to 9 months or 12 months clothes. So, I mean, we're getting close to toddler. I don't really know exactly what the real age is for a toddler. Some people will call their 3-month size dolls a toddler. I think that's a little too young, but I don't know.
Well,
I really haven't looked into that
in
yet.
sizes, like clothing, it's toddler starts at 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was 2T for. I thought, yeah, toddler started at 2, but then I see 6 months. I see everybody calling the Pickle a toddler, and I'm like, well, whatever. Maybe I'm just off on this one. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't really see. I just see it as a 6-month-old baby. I see up until 2 years old. I see it that when you hit 2 years old, you're like a toddler. Until then, you're a baby. I'm gonna sit you down, the boo boo, because you don't want to cooperate. Hi, Katie. All right.
Okay.
There we go. Make a Labubu reborn? That's like the second time I got that suggestion. I'm not even sure where I would start with that. You know, it might be a good sell. It's such a freaking thing right now. We would just like paint 9 teeth on its face. Oh man, I don't know. That would be interesting. That would definitely be an interesting one to try to figure out. That's for sure. I have been asked that a couple times. Bonnie says a toddler is 12 months or older. So, there you go. Everybody that's calling their Pickles a toddler, it's still a baby. Let it be a baby. Don't make it grow up so fast. Put a tiny realistic baby face onto the Labubu body. And so tiny. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, my little Ghostface master's in the foot room. I should have put Ghostface on Holly over there. I don't know where it is. I think it's in the foot room. Where does the inspiration of reborn dolls come from? Well, in the 90s, people wanted very realistic dolls in their doll collection, because doll collecting has been around forever. It's just doll collecting. That's all it is. They started painting dolls from like Walmart or got Behringers or Lee Middletons and started painting them to look really realistic. And then in the early 2000s, we started sculpting. People started privately sculpting doll kits that were just for making reborn dolls. So it's just, I don't know, somewhere maybe by the dresser. I'm not sure where I set it over there. On the floor maybe, or maybe with a doll. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it's just hyper realistic doll collecting. Like, over the evolution of dolls is amazing. You know, they once had cloth bodies, paper mache heads, and they went to porcelain, and they've gone to vinyl, and then we started sculpting realistic dolls like Behringers and Barusas, which are very realistic. And then we've had people step forward and sculpt hyper realistic dolls that look like legit real babies, these doll kits. And then artists come along and we really bring it to life. Like, we bring it to life. So yeah, that's really it. You can't find it? Oh, I don't know where I put it either. Is it in the is it on the dresser? I just showed it in a haul. So
Where did your haul take place?
over there in front of the crib.
Oh, I see it. It was on top of the My Little Pony box.
Oh, it's on top of the My Little Pony box. Well, the My Little Ponies are about to get Ghostface. Look at this tiny little ghost face mask I found. It's so cute. It's perfect for the dolls. That's so creepy. Welcome back, Tammy. I bought it with the intentions that my Labubu would wear it, but my Labubu's face is too big.
His face is too wide.
His face is too fat. Can't wear it.
His eyes are all wonky.
I know, I did that on purpose. That's his look today. He's over it.
Yay! Jacqueline karaoke!
What the heck? I just grabbed this X-Acto knife and the blade is gone. Oh man, one of the damn Labubus come to life at nighttime.
Bring me to life, so then the Evanescence Bring Me to Life came into my head.
Hey, the X-Acto blade is gone.
Oh yeah. It's right here. It was on the ground.
Yeah, one of
you were trying to kill the dog.
No, I didn't do this. One of the Labubus came to life at nighttime. What the heck?
No, Natalie Johnson. She's...
Can't people come into chats and say something educated?
Oh, look, it's got a little
string.
Yeah, so you can tighten. Aw.
Holly is in an F around find out situation.
She's so sweet.
She says, bring it on.
What's your favorite scary movie?
All she needs now is a little knife.
No, she does not need that.
Get her a little paring knife. It'll be a perfect size for her.
Demorio says, I blasted you. What did I do? What did I say? Oh, the X-Acto knife.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I didn't do it. I didn't even touch the X-Acto knife.
I don't know how it ended up on the ground.
A Labubu did it. Or one of these dolls came to life and they're about to go Chucky on everyone. But then we probably came in and they just stopped what they were doing, like Toy Story, and dropped everything. They were like, wasn't me.
That's more likely the case.
Wasn't me. Should make a... You know, I don't support famous people in any shape, manner, or form. I've been down the rabbit hole too much on that. No way. They're the reason you suffer financially. They're the reason for a lot of things. Their little famous self is all an act. It's just a job. So, no, I don't do that. Well, we could do a Chucky, though, because it's inspired off of a movie character. I was supposed to make a Chucky, but I lost track. At first, I freaked out. No, Natalie, what did I do? What do you mean, what did you do?
No, there was a Natalie Johnson.
Oh!
That was saying that we should say something that I've not seen good things about. And that's why I said no, Natalie.
But when I say that number, I don't understand what it means.
Yeah, I tried to look into it. It's like a Gen Z thing.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't do that. Sorry, we're not part of that generation. Thank goodness.
We're millennials.
Yeah, we're the cool generation. You guys are so lost. Well, some of you, not all of you, but most of you in that generation, y'all need help. Jesus in your life. Holy wow. Actually, it's the gentle parenting is what happened. Us millennials, we just need to take a belt to your heinies and straighten you out. Some of you, oh, Heather will go on about that.
I think I'll let the Gen X do that.
Yeah, let's go, Gen X. I'm still young enough to handle it too, though. I will join in. I am not going to sit back and just watch. It's stupid. It's out of a song as far as I've seen. It's a dumb meme. That generation's dumb, says Amber. Wait, isn't your brother part of that generation? I hope he's not seeing your message. See, me and Heather, we're Zennials. Yeah, because at one point we were part of the X, and then they changed us to Millennials. I was like, well, how can you change a generation's name? I'm so lost. So one time I was like, I don't really know what I am. They keep changing it on me. A gentle spank spank. That's right. You need to watch King of the Hill. That'll set you straight. Nothing gentle about that show.
Heather's like, I behave like an egg.
He's 18 next month. He's dumb, but I love him. Oh, it's the best gift your mom could ever give you. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I saw somebody in the car, it said Gen X, and then it said, we don't care. I was like, what exactly does that mean?
That means that I think it means they're from the Gen X generation and they do not care.
Because I'm from the generation that's F around, find out. I don't care. I don't care. Well, you F around and find out. You're going to find out real quick how fast things go from 0 to 90. Yeah, Heather, I'm going to give you something to cry about. LOL, not so gentle, spank, spank. Yeah, I did not get a gentle spanking. And nor did I claim child abuse.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, same. I got spanked all the time and never said what was child abuse. And I love my parents till the day I die.
I remember when that term started going around about spanking your kids is child abuse. Like, they started to say that stuff when I was in school. And my dad came to me one day and he said, look, if you ever try to claim that, just know you'll be 18 one day, and I'll be out of jail at that time. And I'm like, no, we're good. You're good. I'm not pulling. No. Just keep doing what you're doing, Dad. Here's the belt. Not about the gentle parenting. I was pretty gentle on my child, though. She did get little hand slaps until she was 7. Then I met Jackie, and I was like, I felt awkward to be slapping her on the butt. And I gave her punishments like pull weeds, go pick up leaves, because I was a landscaper, or write sentences. So I did that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't think it was very gentle. And sometimes, after asking her 100 times to do something, I probably got loud. But you know what? You pushed me to that point. But yeah, I found extracurricular activities for her to do outside. She definitely hated pulling weeds. Well, one time my dad had me go take the scissors and edge the lawn to cut it with the scissors. It's like, man, that's messed up. Messed up. I'll tell you what, though, the spankings made me a good person. They made me value people, appreciate life, have respect for my elders. Which, man, that Generation Z, like, they don't even got respect for themselves. So how do we expect them to respect us? I mean, there are some of them that do, don't get me wrong. But there's a large majority that I am scared. I'm like, this is what's going to take care of me when I'm 120? Lisa. Great. Lisa, no prison time either. Yeah. I'll tell you what, if you, in the 80s or early 90s, if you call the cop because you got whipped by the belt, the cop would probably be like, bring me the belt. Bring me the belt. I'm going to get in on this too. You okay with that, Mom? You okay with that, Dad? Whoa, wait a minute. I thought you were going to help me. No, I'm going to help you. Right. I was a golden child of the family. I never got spanked. Well, you know what? You turned out to be a good egg. All right?
Well, lucky you.
Well, lucky you.
I got spanked for me and for my sister.
I got spanked for me and my middle brother, too. My mom would always rescue his ass. I was like, why does he get rescued from it? I don't.
The favorite children never got spanked.
So
the eldest, which
he
is
was
you and me, we always got hit.
He was the golden child till he hit teenage years, and my mom was like, whoa. And I was like, see, you should have whooped that. You should have whooped that one a little bit more. Instead, you saved him. Now he's disrespectful. And it's too late to whoop him now. He's 15. What are you going to do? He's going to whoop you. But I will say, my mom did get him one day. He mouthed off, that golden child of him. He mouthed off. The next thing I know, my mom has him by the back of his head, and she is kicking him down the hallway. She's trying to kick him, and he's jumping forward. Woo! Every time that foot went up, he jumped forward, and she had his head the whole time. And I was just like, oh, you fuck. Oh, it's on. You done hit that button with Mom. Oh, it was so funny though.
It's funny though because then now that we're older, they forget about all the abuse that they did to us, and I'm like, what? You mean you don't remember, X, Y, and Z? I'm like, this is so unfair.
I mean, I don't call it abuse, I just call it punishment. But I just don't like the mental games. The mental games are the worst. But yeah, so oh, I can't. It was just gravy that day that my mom had it with him and went after him. I was like, thank God you finally snapped, because he needed that. If I could go back to that moment and watch it, I would 1,000 times.
See, Holly says my mom denies it. I never spanked you. She says.
Yeah, right? I think my dad tries to pull that stuff too while he's going around spreading misinformation. I'm like, please. Like, come on, that's
right.
Just own up to. Oh yeah, you don't own up to anything. But anyways, you could at least own up to that. Like, come on.
I know. Yeah, like Lisa says, selective memories. I'm like, I should have recorded it.
Hello, Pippi. You should have recorded it. We didn't have phones that recorded.
I know.
God.
We had webcams.
Well, I know, not at my age, I didn't have a webcam.
Well, I had a laptop.
Well, not me. We had one computer in Dad's office.
Older than me.
Wow.
But when I was a teenager, I did have a laptop.
Okay, well, it's spoiled.
No, I wasn't spoiled.
Kidding.
Far from it.
I know, I'm just kidding.
It was around the time I was getting ready to go to college.
Okay, well, no, I'm just playing around.
That's what I mean. No, I wasn't like 13 with a laptop.
We had a brick.
No.
I
didn't even have a cell phone.
We had a brick of a computer in my dad's office, and it was dial-up AOL. And so, if you tried to sneak on the computer, but somebody tried to go make a phone call and you weren't supposed to be on the computer, well, guess what? The computer busted you out.
Right.
I thought I told you you were grounded from the computer. Whack, whack. No, sorry.
Oh, the good old dial-up days.
Yeah, the good old dial-up days, and how many times would it fail? Oh, I loved that one little flower messenger to make. Uh-oh, you got a message. Oh, does AOL even still exist? Like, can you get an email with them?
Recently
came back
the dial-up because it was still, apparently some people were still using it, but they were like officially gonna get rid of it this year, something like that.
Were they in the mountains? That's all they had. Was that?
I don't know.
Was that like?
But I mean,
was that in Tennessee? Was that near us? I could see Kentucky having dial-up still in some areas.
What? People still use dial-up, but according to the
can you imagine how slow? Can't even imagine how slow it would be. I would be sitting there like, I'm gonna choke this computer out, throw it right out the window. It's not even the computer's fault. It's dial-up. Oh dear, I can't.
In my household, the only way they really had internet was getting those AOL CDs.
Yeah.
And then like you gotta cancel it before the time.
Man, you don't even get free internet nowadays like that.
I don't know how many days you had or months, and then it's like they'll start charging you. So, but sometimes the family would forget to cancel it till you get a $20 bill. Dude, internet was $20 back then.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Bonnie says she still has an AOL email.
I used to too.
I know, I used to too.
But I stopped. I still have a Yahoo email.
Yeah, I don't have Yahoo. I have Gmail.
Gmail's for the cool kids.
I don't even know how Gmail became the thing, but I left my Yahoo. I used to have a Yahoo. Yahoo! Damn it. Take me back to the 90s as an adult. I don't want to be a kid. Don't. If I'm going back to the 90s, hell no, I'm not going back as a kid. I want to go back as an adult. My parents, if they're in the 90s, they could be raising somebody else. They think it's me. I don't want to be that one. I want to be the adult this time. Have fun picking up your brother from work. We won't tell him what you said about him. But have fun. Have I done the Yoda baby yet? No, he's going to be stuck on his regular body like the Grogu. I need to mix up a color. I need to make a green, a particular green, and some brown. I gotta figure it out. I haven't. The Yoda, it's not a priority, but it is at the same time, but it's not. We will get there. Yes, when everything was cheap. You know, I was just thinking about that, and I remember my mom talking about how fruit was expensive back then, and I'm like, well, have you seen the prices today? Because fruit back then was actually not that expensive. But compared to their minimum wage, I mean, yeah, I get it. But I'm like, if we had these prices back in the 90s, oh God, we'd all be living in cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
He is so cute. Yeah, I need to get to work on him. I just am focused on some reborns right now because I need to make a paint for him, and I've just haven't gotten around to doing that. But I will soon.
I will.
Okay. I need to go back to the 90s with the pay grade I have right now. I will be living on my own private island.
Right? Oh, this. You guys remember?
You
like,
want him? You're awaiting his completion, Alexis? Aww.
when they had
You really...
like... Oh, sorry.
Oh, Annika, you really like my Rock Around the World Labubu? Yeah, he's fantastic. He's one of my best recent purchases.
Yeah, so much so that she's told the tiny Labubus that she was done with him.
Yeah, I told the tiny Labubus I don't care about you anymore. Says, I didn't have much of a bond with my elf girl. I painted an orc baby. She turned out cute. Aww. Yeah, that Labubu, oh my gosh. Now I want a Zimumo, but I need to, like, that's going to be like a $300 investment. But, or so.
That's fine.
So,
I'm like, that's fine.
I am over the little ones. I mean, I like the little ones, don't get me wrong, but
trust me, she's just not thinking right now.
I love this guy. His arms and legs move, and his eyes move. So
He needs a pacifier.
pacifier. Let's see. He looks funny with a pacifier because he has so many teeth.
That's fine.
Like he's chewing on it.
Yeah, that's cute.
How am I gonna put it in his mouth?
You could do like putty, silly putty, or that's cute.
Maybe he needs a cigar.
No, he's a baby.
He's a baby.
Yeah, he's a baby. I mean, she.
You like the pin for love? I don't like those ones. I feel like their face is too big. I don't know.
You have to show me what cheese.
They're little. They're smaller than the Labubu.
Mhm.
You know what? I rather just look like I'm mentally unstable and run around the store with this one. And that's what I said one day. I went to Target. I said, because that's what they're saying about adults with Labubus, that we're mentally unstable. And I'm like, so the other day I took it in Target and I was like, that's fine. I'll look mentally unstable. Guess what? 2 men were like,
where'd you get that?
Yeah, they liked my Labubu. And then a couple ladies were like, where did you get that? And I'm like, Pop Mart. They're like, huh? I was like, yeah, you can't get this at a gas station. That's a Lafufu. I said, and I told them the price, and they were like, they saw, you know how a deer sees headlights? That's what I saw in their eyes. I was like, don't try to make me feel bad for how I invested my money, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I buy him dog clothes.
Although that's his only outfit.
No, it's not. He has a jacket over there. Bring his jacket. I'll change him.
Where? What jacket?
It's over there. He's got a checkerboard jacket. He's pimpin'.
Oh.
He's P-I-M-P-I-N. Can you read the jacket? He also has a Stanley Cup, but that's not around right now. He's spoiled. Don't tell anybody. But
Anyway,
you know
I
what?
was trying to say back to how cheap prices used to be. Remember when, like, in the 90s at McDonald's, the Big Macs were like...
Oh my God, yeah. Why
they
you gotta
had
bring
some
that
days where they were like 40-something or 50-something cents.
Yeah, I remember.
That was the only time my family would go to McDonald's.
When I worked at McDonald's, there was 29-cent cheeseburger day and 19-cent hamburger day. And let me tell you what, families came in and stacked up with those. His coat's over there.
No, it's right here.
I know, right there. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Hey, I saw you go the other way first.
I did.
This is his coat. Look at this. We haven't tried this on him yet. We're going to try it on him. This is his other coat. It better fit. I bought him a Sully costume and I was slightly disappointed.
I hope it fits him.
You calling him fat?
No, I'm just saying I hope it fits.
It doesn't have a hood. It should fit. I got this dog jacket. Don't tell him he's wearing dog clothes. He thinks it's Gucci. He doesn't need to know. You're on a need-to-know basis, son. But this is his little dog outfit. It's absolutely adorable. I wouldn't mind a big one, but I ain't spending that. There's other things I want. Well, you can get a Lafufu this size. I think they're like 80 bucks on AliExpress. And I have a whole bunch of different colors, so I don't know. I mean, if you want it, girl, you gotta get it. Looks a little big. Ah, that's all right. I should have took him with me to the store when I like. What size is it? Oh, it's extra small, so it's the smallest that they had. Walmart stuff runs a little bigger.
It's just long. It's his like cape. Not
He's
cape,
a king,
but yeah, royalty.
It's royalty. Don't tell Royal your name is royalty. He doesn't have a name. We have not named him. He shall remain nameless. Well, it was an extra small from Walmart, and Walmart's extra small is still slightly big on him. That's fine. This is not working. Aw, dang it. Dang it, LaBoo-Boo, you're becoming hard to find clothes with. So, Target's extra small is perfect for him, but Walmart's is still too big.
Well, I know someone that can wear that.
Who?
Pumpkin.
He's too big for him.
It's too big for Pumpkin.
I think so, yeah. Well, anyways, that's his other jacket, or his gown. You know, we're still... Clearly, Walmart isn't going to work for you. Ah! I paid $12 for that. That was their extra small. They don't have extra. It's all right. It's fine. Well, I guess we could try it on the dog. See if it fits him. I think it's going to be way too big on him. He's a skinny little guy. I had originally bought the ghost face for the LaBoo-Boo, but
he was too big for that.
it's too big for that. He's small in some areas, but others he's just too big. It just doesn't work for him. Wait, where's the strap? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Did you see his eyes move back and forth?
If you saw his eyes move back and forth, you are the lucky one. That means he's coming for you when you're sleeping. He's gonna come get you. Dude, that's his ghost face. I mean, he can kind of pull it off. It's not the best. But beggars can't be choosers. He doesn't have a job.
Maybe if he had a black robe like Ghostface, a hooded robe, maybe it might look a little bit better.
I'm so depressed that his new jacket didn't fit him. God, you only have one outfit because you gotta be difficult. Why? I was just at Target today. I should have looked better for you another outfit. See, at Target, he wears a pet costume size small. And Walmart's costume is so huge. I mean, jacket. It's so huge. So I got him an extra small, and it's still way too big. I'm pretty sure they don't have a double X small. I'm gonna have to pay attention now when I go back. That's fine. He said this is his favorite outfit anyways. Put your ears in there. Alright. Put your outfit back on. That's all you got, boy. Don't stain it. It glows in the dark too, the skull. I'm gonna make him look like this. Like he's upset. look in different ways. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anyways. Well, so much for trying on his clothes. I'm taking that. I don't think that's going to fit my dog. My dog is tiny. He's tiny. He's 14. He's super small. I have to buy my little dog. I buy him preemie clothes. And I alter them to fit him. He's just tiny. Hi, Jamie. Barbara, that's what they say, LOL. Yoda can't breathe. Yoda can't breathe. I need to get to work on that one. We got Alexis over there waiting for this doll. All right, Alexis. I'm telling you, if the doll's listed to the website and I don't see your name come through, we're going to have a chat when we get live again. I'm just kidding. She's like, yes, I am. If I have white mohair, I know I used to, I will root his little hairs like he has. Oh, okay, yeah. So he's going to look pretty legit.
It's curly.
Yeah, well, we keep it short. That's the stuff we were using back then. Alien Dog says, I'm a YouTuber. Oh, hey. So we have a really fun video premiering. So excited for you guys to see it. There's a lot that takes place in that video. A lot. Outings, reactions, night routine, haul.
Outings, who are we outing?
We're not outing anybody. We went out.
Watch out, Heather.
We took the doll shopping. Do you guys watch the show Survivor? Yeah, I have watched that a long time ago. We also used to like to watch Naked and Afraid. At least I did. I think me and my kid did. I can't remember. Yeah, we used to watch that.
Yeah,
stuff.
and your mom too. I just couldn't get past the fact that they were nude. It's too much for me.
Naked and Afraid. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to put this guy together. Well, I gotta finish his painting. I need to make a green for him. I haven't made one of these in a long time.
Good night, Barbara. Thank you for
Have a
hanging
good
out
night.
with us.
Yeah. Hi, Karen. Yeah, he's gonna be adorable once I really. Oh, you just wait. I've made some hyper realistic Yodas in the past. And then I taught my kid how to do it, and I just let her take over it so she could get all the cells. I didn't want to be in the way. But yeah, I haven't made one in a long time, so I'm kind of like, what do I need to do? But really, I need to make a green color. Maybe I can start whipping together a green color and see if I can get somewhere with that. Maybe I'll paint on it. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to use some blue. Oh. Do you have the yellow? Oh, I see a yellow. Oh my gosh. I have some straight Genesis yellow right here. Yep. forgot I have that little container.
Metalhead says she's also in Kentucky but can never find good Goodwills. Finally, they're opening a new, hopefully, new luck with my outings there.
Are you on, like, we're in Winchester. Are you nearby? There's some, oh man, that lid went way over there. There's some decent Goodwills, but you gotta get out of Winchester.
The Goodwill in Winchester, they are losing themselves in these prices.
They're losing touch with reality.
I'm like, just because eBay's trying to sell it for $35.
Do you know how much it would be approximately? No, I know. I think, well, I don't, like, I think after he has the rooted hair, I don't know, maybe $2.95, $3.95. I'm not sure. I don't really put a price until they're done, because once they're done, then I like, I have a better understanding as to what I want to charge. Even my dolls, like, I know I have a kind of set price with my dolls, like a set starting price, but I don't finalize the price until I'm done.
Depends on how much time she's invested into.
Honestly, how I like the end results, and yeah, and the kit and what plays into effect. Because some of these dolls could take a long time, and if I had to charge for that much time, holy wow, they would never sell.
Closer to Louisville.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go to the
Have you been to the bins, the Goodwill bins in Louisville? Or
They call it Louisville. It's one of the ways to say it.
Sorry.
We've been told like 4 different ways on how to say it.
But I keep forgetting.
But yeah, the Louisville is the easiest one for me. Yeah, we're gonna go to the Goodwill bins one day over there. We just got our car fixed, so now I gotta save up some money for that adventure. I also gotta pay off these. I got more kits coming from my supplier, so I gotta pay her off.
Sounds like the bins are calling our names. Right, Sam?
That's gonna be such an early adventure. I know you get up early.
Today we had to get up early. We got up at 7. Well, that's early for us.
Yeah.
Generally, we get up around 9 in the morning now.
That's okay though. Sam has the ability, she could just sleep in the back seat. She needs to sleep. Yeah, we want to go to the bins. See, people find a lot of vintage baby stuff there. Vintage baby car seats. Okay. No. What do I have going on over here? I had to find a brush that I don't use typically on my artwork because I don't want this green getting on my artwork when I go to use this brush. And it gets a bit of work, like, I'm not... Yeah, the doll, I'm just getting started on building this skin tone. I know it's already a green color, but I'm going to do a lot of work to get it to look like the little guy in the cartoons. I mean, the movie. In the show. Cartoons. You've been once, you need to make a trip again. It's like an hour and a half away, I think, for us. We just got to get back before it gets dark. I've seen way too many scary TikTok videos on the mountains around here, and I ain't trying to be in the mountains here at nighttime. No. But yeah, we're hoping to go. I don't know when. We haven't really figured it out yet. Your phone keeps bugging out. No. I hate that when my phone was having so many issues yesterday, and my phone decided to not get my approval and just did a random upgrade. I was like,
Mine did that too.
well, you could have asked me nicely about that upgrade. But it slowed before it even did the upgrade, my phone was just not working. I was like, what in the heck is going on? I've never seen anything like this. Normally they ask you several times if you want to do the upgrade before they force something on you. But they didn't even do that. They just acted like my phone wouldn't work anymore. And then all of a sudden it's like updating software. I'm like, what? You never even asked me. You didn't give me a warning. You're newest to Kentucky because of military. You've seen some big bugs. Oh my God, yeah. So we're from California. We just moved here in November. On a bed full of lies. But anyways, but seriously. So we are adjusting after being fed a lot of BS to get us out here. And so we're finally embracing the state. But yeah, there's a lot of bugs that are really uncalled for out here. We were here for the cicadas. They're massive and they're everywhere. And the bugs know no boundaries. They don't care if you're right. They'll just hang out on you. They don't care. They're not scared. But yeah, so the bugs we've seen out here are nothing like in California. But you know what I'm grateful for? There are no black widows. So that's a plus. But honestly, sometimes I think I would take the black widows over some of these weird, crazy bugs I've seen.
No.
At least I know how to manage a black widow. The other ones, I'm like, what do we do with you?
Yeah, but the other ones, they're harmless.
Yeah, well, that's not what I know in the beginning. I'm like, are you a friendly or are you a foe?
Most of them are friendly out here.
They are. It's crazy. Most of the bugs are friendly out here. It's kind of twisted because they look not friendly. They look like you want to fight. I'm like, oh, you stumbled upon my yard.
One thing I missed about California and I noticed is
An axolotl? That's interesting. But no, I just don't even know how I would do that. I need a kit to make an axolotl. But what, Jackie?
I was just going to say, one thing I missed as a kid in California, well, I grew up in the city in LA, but all of a sudden, there was no more butterflies, no monarch butterflies, or these like white butterflies that look like little white petals flying around. There are so many butterflies here.
Yeah.
And they're giant.
She says.
And that was just so beautiful to see.
Metalhead says, yeah, I thought everything was bigger in Texas. And I come here and I'm like, okay. Yeah, no, my little brother, he's turning 30th on the 30th this month. And he was in the Navy. He's a vet. He was medically discharged. And he was living in Texas. And he came out here for the holidays and stayed out here till May. And yeah, he's like, welcome to Southern living, man. But so we would have like intense like thunderstorms out here. And he's like, you ought to see that in Texas. It's like, this is nothing new for me. But yeah, he's tripped out on some of the bugs too here. I was like, what the hell is going on? He just tells me to embrace it. I'm like, embrace it. You're back in California. How about you embrace those high prices? He's been telling me how California's gotten so much more expensive. I was like, well, you left me, man. Come back. Come back. Have a good night, Natalie.
Good night, Natalie.
Hadn't heard from you in a minute. I kind of just probably thought you were already in bed. Natalie's such a trooper. You won't see any other sculptors interacting like this. Not unless they're trying to utilize your platform for something, but coming along. He is coming along. The crows are big here too. Those are ravens. Yeah, they're massive.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They have a lot of interesting birds out here. It's been really cool to see the cardinals, which I just think they're little thug birds. I'm like, those are little criminals in hiding right there.
There's a lot of doves out here.
A lot of doves, yeah. You see those in California, but
I feel like there's a lot more out here.
yeah, there's a lot more everything out here. Bunnies are running around. What we've noticed in Kentucky is every month there's a new bug that releases itself. We're like, well, we haven't seen you before. So every month we're like, well, what are we expecting bug-wise?
Yep.
Oh my God, last night Jackie screamed because there's this daddy longleg in the house.
Oh gosh.
These daddy longlegs I have never seen one in California, but the daddy longlegs out here, they look like a walking raspberry. Their body is like this big, looks like a raspberry, and their legs are like this long. Like what? They're huge.
Like 3-4 inches.
They're like 4 times the size of a regular daddy long leg. I'm like, what in the world is this? And they just stand up and walk. These big old legs.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so she screamed on that one. I had to come and capture it. And because they're nice, they're friendly, so I had to capture it. And I felt so bad when I put the mason jar over its leg. Because first off, I was like, this thing is big. I got the biggest mason jar I had. But when I put the mason jar over it, one of its little paws got trapped with the jar, and it was so sad. So when it was in the jar, I see it with its little paw, and it's sucking on its little paw like, you hurt me. And I'm like, oh my God, I tried so hard not to hurt you, my friend.
Yeah. It was so cute but sad. Because his entire foot was in his mouth. Like,
yeah,
ow.
yeah, it was so sad. Metalhead says, oh, hell no, I don't do spiders. I'm bound to see some craziness now. Like, most of the spiders are friendlies here, except for the brown recluses, but we haven't seen those yet. But yeah, there's some garden spiders that, like, their butt is like this big. They're called cat spiders. It's disturbing. It's disturbing that they're a docile spider because they look like they should be a criminal. And they make webs that can hold tree branches. I'm like, what the hell? What kind of spider is this? And Heather's like, don't kill it, don't kill it. It's a friendly. And I'm like, it's a friendly. It's holding a damn tree branch in its web. That is not a friendly. Oh my God. So it went missing the other day because I let it live with its massive 4-foot web that it has spread from this bush to the freaking lawn. And it's just chilling in the middle, and it moves as fast as a black widow. Big old fangs. I'm like, oh, how can you be a friendly? Heather's calling it cute. It's a cat spider. I'm like, oh God, that is not a cat. That is a spider. Well, my neighbor, he's 70 and he's terrified of spiders. And I said, hey, Brett, because he mows my lawn. I said, hey, did you destroy that spider that was right there? And he's like, what spider?
I love it.
I was like, that spider. I never saw the spider. I don't like spiders or snakes. No. And I was like, so I'm like, you didn't kill the spider? He's like, no. I'm like, so the spider just ran away on its own. I don't know. It's gone. But it's pretty sure he killed it. But no, he didn't kill it. So, yeah.
I don't know. Was the web gone too?
The web was gone too, yeah.
That's fishy, Brett.
Yeah, there's like a part of the web gone. There's still a part of the web left, and that's the web holding the branch. I also saw some Harry Potter stuff in my backyard one day. I'm looking back there because this is just how powerful these freaking spider webs are. They're huge trees, right? I'm looking back and I see this leaf that's just suspended in the air. It's just this leaf like Harry Potter's out there with his little wand. Keep it in the air. And I'm like, what the hell is that leaf floating in the air? Like, what kind of Harry Potter stuff is this right here? I go over there. Yeah, there's a spider web like 20 feet shot that way, 20 feet shot that way into a tree. And the leaf is on the spider web. first off, I'm like, what kind of spider is doing this? Like, this is a, like, how, what are you, Spider-Man? You just shoot that web out there? Like, how do you even, how did you do that? That's like 40 feet across. Like, So I don't know, man. They were catching food. That spider was catching. I was right there. It ate a damn moth right in front of me. I was like, "Good, no shame in your game, no shame in your murdering game, spider." Yeah, the only spiders I do is the jumping spiders because they're so adorable and they're so friendly. And they talk. They look at you when you talk to them. They just tilt their head and they tilt it this way and they clean their little paws. They're so cute. It's the only spider I do. Because it will not hurt me.
Bite you.
It will not bite me.
It's called a vampire spider.
You have misinformation about him. No. Now, leave them alone.
They suck your blood.
Oh, I'm going to suck your blood. The vampire's out. You better watch out. They're going to get you. It's their month to shine. No, they're so cute. So cute. Metalhead says, I'm originally from South Carolina, so everything in Kentucky is like, what the heck? I'm the game grounded now. Better yet, honey, I shrunk the kids. Yeah. Well, we're from California, so, you know, we have so much going on. We use tons of pesticides in California, okay? Tons of bug killers. So we don't have this bug infestation like Kentucky has. But let me tell you something. I'm probably the only person in this neighborhood that uses spider spray. And I'm spraying the brim of my house, but I can't even keep up with how many spiders there are. They just keep coming. So I'm also probably the only one that uses Roundup. Because they just don't use chemicals. I get it. You like your bugs. I don't. Keep them in your lane. Stay in your own lane. I don't want them over here.
It's too late. They've already established themselves.
Well, I'm going to establish them somewhere else. We're going to send them closer to Metalhead. Mia says, I found a snake next to my mom's car. And I was like, oh, hell no.
Oh, no.
I used to run landscaping companies. And we would always find rattlesnakes. And my employees would kill them and take them home for dinner. Because rattlesnake meat is really good for you.
No.
So, and I'm petrified. Like, no. One day I went to go get into my truck, and mind you, I'm their manager. I went to go to get in my truck, and they left a freaking rattlesnake on the windowsill.
Was it alive?
No, it was dead.
Oh,
but I freaking jumped and screamed and ran, and guess what? They're all hiding behind a bush. And I'm like, you think this is funny? Wait till you get to the office. We are writing you all up, and I'm going to get the final laugh. Oh, they were having a heyday with. I didn't write them up, but I still was like, "How dare you? How dare you?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna never forget this. They're like, "You sure you don't want to take it home to eat?" I was like, no, like that's your thing. Don't involve me into this. The Labubus, we got this one right here. I have other ones back there, but I don't feel like grabbing them. This is the one. This is show and tell. Show and tell. Little eyes. Little cutie. Hey! It's dangerous for your pets and kids. Don't use Roundup, Deborah. The air you breathe is dangerous. And first off, as a responsible pet owner and a child owner, you should not allow your pets to go in the area where you sprayed or your children. Like, common sense goes a long way. Let's see. Holly. Laughing. I can't make you a reborn, but I do sell them on my website. Why, Chandra? I don't know. You just come in here with a why. Like, can we get some background to what's going on? Like, do you need to have a therapy sesh? What's up? Why? What are we coming in here for? Why? What do you got going on? I don't know. Why? Sentences go a long ways, too. Need therapy, says Holly. You've come to the right live. The right live.
I just need to do his lashes.
You just got to do his lashes?
Yeah, he took me quite a bit.
Oh, my elbow's starting to really hurt. Oh my gosh. Hey, you know what I haven't seen is Nada.
Nada.
Make sure I don't have paint on my head. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. He just needs his little lashes. Oh, so cute. A Beetlejuice baby would be fun. Look at that little guy. This is my little Mexican baby right here. And it's going to be a boy. He just screams boy.
Boy! Boy!
He's so cute. Oh my gosh. What a little cutie he is.
Do you like his hair? Because I know sometimes it can be a little strong.
It's fine.
Or should I blend it in?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe a little.
I'll have to do it tomorrow though.
Yeah, I would on the sides blend it more. He's cute though. I really like it.
Hey, $5,000. He took me longer to root. I will say that. His head's bigger.
Yeah, he does have a big head. Now he just needs lashes. Oh, he's adorable. He's super cute. I like how he turned out. I didn't like him while I was painting him. But now that he's done, that's how it always goes.
Almost done.
Now that he's almost done, I do like him. But there was a time where I was like...
Baby don't lie.
That doll, I think, wears like 3 to 6 months, too. It's a bigger baby once it's put together.
But should I blend it in with a lighter color?
I don't know. We can figure that out later. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
No, I can't give you a reborn. If I give you a reborn, I gotta give everybody a reborn. And there's just too many people. And only one of me. And I gotta pay my bills.
We're gonna go to bed soon?
Yeah.
I'm not tired anymore.
No, yeah, I got energy. Are you tired? But yeah, I should be going to bed. I should be quitting this soon because my arm is starting to get achy. So I need to rest it. I need to rest it. All right. Well, I think this is going to be it. We'll be live probably tomorrow. I do have a video premiering on Wednesday. So that's going to be a fun video. So stay tuned for that. You can go to the video and click notify me. And when it premieres, you'll get a notification so you can join me in the live chat. So, all right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. You make work so much fun. Remember to stay safe, stay positive, and we'll be back soon. Bye, guys.
You always